Have you ever actually thought about how weird a free video game is? I was watching a friend play Valorant a few days ago. He's easily sunk 1,000 hours into it. And between rounds, he was agonizing over whether to spend 2,000 Valorant points on a digital skin for a virtual gun. A skin that mathematically gives him absolute zero competitive advantage. It doesn't shoot faster. It doesn't do more damage. It just looks shiny. But still, he bought it. And so do millions of other people playing BGMI, Fortnite, and Apex Legends. Welcome back to Pie in the Pound. I'm Kavya, and today we are looking at the ultimate economic paradox of our generation. How do you build a billion-dollar empire by giving your product away for free? If you think it's just because the games are fun, you are underestimating the developers. These companies aren't just coding games. They are weaponizing behavioral economics. And today, I want to break down exactly how they hack your brain's economic heuristics. To understand the trap, we have to start with the concept of cognitive friction. In classical economics, transactions are supposed to be rational. You have a certain amount of utility or happiness you want to get, and you weigh that against the cost. If the utility is higher than the price, you buy it. Simple. But behavioral economists know that humans aren't rational calculators. Paying for things physically hurts. Brain scans actually show that handing over cash lights up the pain centers in human brains. Economists call this the pain of paying. So, if you are Riot Games or Tencent, how do you get teenagers to spend thousands of rupees without feeling that pain? You abstract the currency. Notice how you can almost never just buy a weapon skin directly with a credit card or UPI. You have to buy an intermediate currency first, Valorant points, UC, V-Bucks. This is a deliberate psychological wall. By forcing you to convert real money into fake money, they successfully separate the pain of spending from the joy of consuming. So when my friend clicks on a 2000 VP skin, his brain doesn't register that he just spent real money. The real money was spent 3 weeks ago and when he loaded up his account. Right now, he's just spending game points. This is a textbook application of what Nobel laureate Richard Thaler calls mental accounting. We put game points in a completely different mental bucket than our actual savings, making it dangerously easy to spend. But abstract currency is just the baseline. The real genius and the most manipulative part is how these games create artificial economies. Let's talk about the rotating store. In a normal market, if you want to buy a pair of shoes, you go to the store and there they are. But in games like Valorant, the store gives you 4 random items and you only have 24 hours to buy them before they disappear, potentially for months. Why do they do this? Because of a concept called loss aversion. In 1979, economists Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky published prospect theory, which proved that the psychological pain of losing something is about twice as powerful as the pleasure of gaining it. When a rare skin shows up in your daily store, you aren't just making a choice to buy it. You're being threatened with the loss of the opportunity to buy it. You might not even want the skin that badly, but the idea that it's going to vanish at midnight triggers a massive FOMO response, which is the fear of missing out. You end up buying the skin not to maximize your utility, but just to relieve the psychological anxiety of missing out on it. It is manufactured scarcity at its absolute finest. And then there is the sunk cost fallacy. We usually talk about sunk costs in terms of money, like I already spent $500 on this terrible movie, I might as well sit through to the end. But in gaming, the currency is time. Think about the battle pass system. You pay a small fee up front, but you only get the rewards if you grind the game for hours every day. Fast forward to the end of the season, you're just burnt out. You have exams coming up, you don't even want to play, but you are at tier 45, and the best reward is at tier 50. Rationally, playing a game you aren't enjoying just to unlock a digital cosmetic is a terrible allocation of your time. But the behavioral tab is fully set. You look at the 50 hours you've already invested, the sunk cost, and your brain refuses to let that effort go to waste. You are officially trapped in an irrational behavioral loop. Now, why am I talking about this on an economics podcast? When we usually talk about behavioral economics, we talk about it in the context of public policy. Governments and economists study these human biases to create nudges, trying to help people save for retirement, make healthier choices, or avoid bad debt. We study how psychological blind spots can trap people in bad financial situations. But looking at the microeconomics of video games reveals something terrifying. The exact same behavioral vulnerabilities that policymakers try to protect us from are being actively exploited by tech companies to maximize their profit. So whether it's a predatory credit card offer or a perfectly timed microtransaction in a video game lobby, human beings are highly susceptible to choice architecture. We are easily manipulated by scarcity, mental accounting, and sunk costs. Economics isn't just about inflation rates of the stock market. It's the study of human decision making. And right now, some of the most advanced economic modeling in the world isn't happening on Wall Street. It's happening in the menus of free-to-play video games. So, next time you load up a lobby and feel the urge to drop 1,000 rupees on a digital knife, just take a second. Ask yourself if you actually won the item or if Richard Thaler and Daniel Kahneman just outplayed you. Thanks for listening. If you want to fall down the same rabbit hole I did, go look up Kahneman's prospect theory or read up on mental accounting. And if you survived the sunk cost fallacy of this 10-minute episode, hit subscribe. Catch you guys next time.